So we are here with the Gluhusky family, and we have John, Dad, and AJ, and Andy, and Mom Julie. And so you had some fun on a shoestring budget.
We sure did.
Good. So tell us, Mom, if you don't mind, how that excursion went.
Well, we started the day going off to our local park that the children are already familiar with, and we got out a lot of our energy, which is what children love to do, and they played on the playground, and they did the teeter-totter and ran around, and like all good kids, they just like to burn off a lot of extra calories.
Wow.
And then we made our way over to Art Park on 5th Street in Allentown, right across from the Art Museum. And then we actually, when the art museum opened, we were the first ones at the door and made our way in and had a wonderful time.
Wow.
So.
And both of those parks, I assume, cost nothing.
Nothing.
Very good.
Yeah.
And so, Dad, you went into the art museum. How was that?
The art museum was more than I could have expected.
Really?
It was great. I personally have never been to an art museum.
Really?
Yeah. And
an honest guy.
News to me.
Absolutely.
But you should have checked him out, Julie.
It was great. You know, the kids' attention was kept.
Really?
You know, and they had a good time looking around.
That's good.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything, Mom and Dad, from this experiment?
We did.
Sure.
We did. After that day was over, we actually went back, and after we took the kids into bed after a long day, we spoke to each other about how that was amazing. I mean, you don't have to lay down a dime except for, to feed everybody, that type of thing.
Sure.
But you can actually take your children someplace where it taps into something inside of them that we may not have tapped into before, especially in a world of technology and video games and rushing off to baseball practice and basketball practice and dance and everything. That you can just stop and pause and go someplace that costs nothing and get such a reward from it.
Wow.
We're always seeking for rewards from bigger things,
Sure.
and sometimes you just have to stop and pay attention to the children and listen to them.
That's
and
wonderful.
actually, the day I couldn't put a price tag on the day. It was
Really?
fabulous.
That's wonderful. And so for Andy and AJ, did you take anything away from this day? What did you like about?
I liked when we did all self-portrait.
Oh, really? Where did you do that at? The museum?
Yes.
Really? Wow.
Way on the top floor.
Wow.
On Sundays, Dr. Williams, we found out that not only is the museum for free, you go upstairs and the children's room opens up on Sundays, and there were Crayola instructors there, and
Wow.
there were mirrors set up all over, and they got to look in the mirror and do self-portraits of themselves. And then after that, they were actually given a clipboard to go back down into the art museum and look for a famous painter's portrait and to answer some questions about it.
That's
So
wonderful.
it's really, they tied it back to the art.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Good.
isn't that great?
What did you like about the day, AJ?
Well, pretty much I liked the whole green room.
What was in the green room?
I liked all the houses and the guys inside of them.
They had a
Cool.
going green
Oh, really? Okay.
exhibit on one of the floors, right?
Architecture and-
Yep, with a lot of houses from around the world that were environmentally
Wow.
appreciable.
So as we get ready to wrap up, Mom and Dad and Andy and AJ, is there anything else you want to share, Mom, with our viewers about doing things that don't cost so much? You shared that it really was a beneficial day and you learned a lot, but is there anything else?
Absolutely. In a nutshell, I think we just get under the impression that we have to go someplace far and save up to go on a lot of vacations or day trips. And sometimes something magical can just be in your backyard and just be 20 minutes down the road. And to take the opportunity of all the websites and the local things that are put together for us as resources.
Well, thank you guys all for participating in this little experiment, and we really appreciate all you did. And to recognize that, we reached out to our partners at Great Wolf Lodge, and they have given you all one-day passes, so a family of 4. I understand that's a wonderful, wonderful place to go. So we'll make sure you.
Place we've never
there you go. It normally does cost money, but this time it's going to be free for
Thank you
for
very
you.
much.
All right. So I hope you enjoy yourself. So thank you, Julie.
Thank you very
Good.
much.
And is it Andy,
Andy.
right? And AJ? And Dad. Thanks, John.
Explore Dr. Nat Williams' Absolutes of Success book series featuring The Navigator of Life, The Mature 64, Living Life 8x8, Management and Leadership by the 3 Ps, The Affordability Factor, The 4 C's of Change, Embracing Your Real Life, and the Absolutes of Success series workbook, Maximizing Your Greatest Potential to Achieve Your Personal Best. All books available at drnatwilliams.com or amazon.com.
Zadira is a personable 12-year-old who takes pride in her appearance and likes to look nice. Like other girls her age, she delights in shopping and finding just the right outfit and accessories. She also enjoys math and the arts, especially music. She is learning to accept and respect adult decisions. Zadira has endured many losses and separations in her life, resulting in emotional and behavioral challenges at times. However, with therapy, it is helping her to deal with these issues. With the love and the guidance and support of her permanent family, there is no limit to what she can accomplish. For adoption information, please access the National Adoption Center's website at adopt.org. And for further specific information on Zadira, contact C. Allen at adopt.org. Well, welcome back to the Navigating Your Life show. I'd like to welcome to the studio today 3 guests. We have Megan McBride from the Easton Farmers Market, and we have Kim Kometz from the Easton Main Street Initiative, and Nancy Signorovich from Discover Lehigh Valley. So welcome, Megan.
Thank you.
Welcome, Kim.
Nice to meet you.
And welcome, Nancy.
Nice to meet you.
So please tell us about what your organizations do, and understanding the focus of today's show is having fun on a shoestring budget. So why don't we first start with you, Megan, and tell us what the farmers market's about.
Absolutely. Actually, the Easton Farmers Market is the longest running open air market in the United States. So it was established in 1752.
Wow.
And it is an open air market right in our center square in downtown Easton, and it runs Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mm-hmm. And in addition to coming down for fresh produce and other goodies like pastured eggs, meat, cheese, baked goods, we have a whole host of special events throughout the summer. We have live music every Saturday from 10 to noon. Wow. So if you don't want to come down and shop, you can come down and just enjoy our beautiful downtown.
Wow, wow, very good. And we have Kim, you're with the Main Street Initiative in Easton, so tell us what that's all about.
Sure. There are 2 staff members, Megan and myself, and we manage about 70 volunteers who work at bringing economic stability and vitality back to downtown Easton. Mm-hmm. So a lot of what we do is helping the businesses stay in business, attracting new businesses. We do a facade grant program, we do beautification projects, mm-hmm. but one of the reasons we're here talking today, of course, is about our special events. Sure. So we do many special events, retail promotions and activities, and that bring people downtown, and we get them circulating and visiting our stores and wonderful. Businesses and restaurants.
That's wonderful. Very good. And last but not least, Nancy, what is Discover Lehigh Valley?
Discover Lehigh Valley is the official tourism and promotion agency for Lehigh and Northampton counties. So we promote the area outside the region and invite people to come here, enjoy their time in Lehigh Valley, go home and tell their friends and family and return.
Wow, very good. Mm-hmm. So recognizing that economy and people's budgets are pretty tight, I hear that there are some things that they can be doing that probably are not too expensive. How does the word get out about what your organizations are doing so that people can find these things and take advantage of them? So why don't we start first with you, Megan?
Well, we actually have a weekly e-newsletter that we send out. We currently have about 2,000 people on that list.
So I want to interrupt you, but I don't want to interrupt you.
Sure.
But one of the things that people could do is to scour the internet, and where there are newsletters, they could sign up for those so that they're getting the information. You got to be in it to win it. So if you're not getting the newsletter to know what's going on and what artists and other things that are happening, you wouldn't be able to take advantage of it. So that's
right. They
wonderful.
can just go to eastonfarmersmarket.com, find out all the information they need. Mm-hmm. We also run a free market trolley from Forks Township area and College Hill and Westward neighborhoods of Easton.
To bring people into.
Yep, no cost. You can just hop aboard and come down. We have very low-cost kids activities and crafts every Saturday for $1 to $2. You can bring your children and do a fun craft. You know, sit back, listen to the music.
Wow.
I have a whole calendar of events, but I'll
wow. And we'll make sure that that's a part of our resources on our website, and so that people can go and look. But there's a lot there.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow. And as a
Yes.
father of 7 kids, 5 under 5, there's a part of me that's really interested in. When you said $1 and $2, you're talking.
Right.
You're talking my kind of budget. Wow. And you have the Easton Main Street Initiative and some activities that are going on there. Talk to us a little bit about some of those and how
Sure.
the word gets out about them.
Well, like Megan mentioned, I really think the websites are the way to go, the eastonmainstreet.org. We always keep it fresh with all our coming activities. A couple of the things that are really very inexpensive that we do, free concerts on Friday evenings, May through, last Friday of the month, May through September.
Wow.
So
what are some of those kind of concerts that are going on?
Oh, there's a wide variety of, last year our concerts were all jazz concerts, and this year we, by popular demand, we are switching them up and offering a cover band, a Celtic band, reggae,
Wow.
there's a jazz.
That's the spectrum there.
Yeah, so there's 5 concerts
Wow.
again, May through September, the
Wow.
last Fridays of the month. And what's nice
And
about them,
you're saying that's free?
it's free in Center Square.
Wow.
So it brings people out of the restaurants
Sure.
to enjoy the music.
Sure.
And then we have teenagers who come out to them, and we have some of the seniors that are living in the downtown bring their lawn chair and
Wow.
come and stay for the evening.
That's wonderful.
We also do Friday, the 3rd and 5th Fridays of the month at the 3rd Street Alliance. We do ballroom dance nights, and we are celebrating our 3rd anniversary of that event this month. So for $10, it's a night out of dancing. From 8 to 9 is a dance lesson, different dance each month. This month happens to be the Foxtrot. And then from 9 to 11 is free dance, free open dance.
Dance any way you want to.
Any way you want to with a DJ. So,
Wow.
And again, we get teenagers, we get high schoolers,
Sure.
we get Lafayette College students,
Wow.
and we get people in their 80s. So
Wow, that's wonderful.
So it's wonderful.
That's good. And the tourism group for Lehigh and Northampton, how does the word get out about what you have to offer?
Well, our website, if you Google Lehigh Valley, it's always the #1 site.
Wow.
It's www.discoverlehighvalley.com. We do have a calendar of event listings on our website. People can sign up to get our monthly e-newsletter so they know what's
Good.
coming up
That's
in the
wonderful.
oncoming month.
Good, that's terrific. And again, I think those kinds of things are wonderful. You get it in and then you can digest what you want to do. And people may not be able to go to a concert and pay for it, but I'm hearing that there are lots of things that are going on that they could still get some good music and dance a little bit and do it for a pretty nominal fee. We're getting ready to wrap up. I want to give you all a chance to share any closing thoughts on people trying to have some fun with money being very tight. So why don't we start first with you, Megan, and any closing thoughts you want to share?
Sure, I'd just like to share that we do have 13 special events throughout the summer at the market. We have a strawberry festival, sweet corn festival. We close out the season with Scarecrow
I
Festival
just
at
never
the end
knew
of the
that you'd
year.
have so much fun at a farmer's market.
Absolutely, it's way more than a farmer's
Yeah,
market.
I didn't appreciate vegetables, but now,
Yeah, right.
now I'm starting to. That's
Yes,
wonderful.
and our Zucchini 500, we're famous
Wow.
for that. It's a zucchini race that we hold every July.
That's wonderful. Very
Thank
good.
you.
And please, Kim, your thoughts.
Sure. There's always something going on in Easton, and 9 times out of 10, there's a very nominal cost to it. And I think we have some things coming up like the Riverside Pet Parade. This is our 4th year for that, and it's come out and see the pet parade actually going on. A doggy wedding is
Wow.
pet vendors. Yes, it's really an interesting
I'm sure to
spectacle.
watch them say I do is rather.
We also have the Soapbox Derby coming on Father's Day in
Wow.
June, and there are a lot of fun activities that go along with that, even if you're not participating
Sure.
in the Derby itself.
Wow.
And then, again, don't forget, there's great things like Derriere and the Delaware Riverside Festival of the Arts in September.
Wow.
And then one of our spectacles that we're famous for our peace candle lighting, and that's a great family
wow.
fun event
Sure.
coming in November.
That's
So-
wonder That's terrific. And your closing thoughts, please.
Well, there's a lot
Nancy.
to do in Lehigh Valley that's free. The Allentown Art Museum is free on Sundays. The Martin Guitar Tour is free weekdays. There's the bike trails. We have a cycling map, the tracking covered bridge brochure, takes you through the 7 Lehigh Valley bridges. There's the log cabin tour. A lot to
wonderful.
do that's free.
Wow, that's wonderful. Just open up the internet and lots there.
That's right,
And
yes.
for those that may not have have the internet, are there other ways to get this in print, or if they could write to your groups, is that a way to get something? Or how would they get something if they didn't have access to the internet? How would they get their information about what's going on?
We print a lot of rack cards that are available that we try to get out to community centers and to the library, etc. But for our dancing, for our concert series, for the farmers market, I know has one as well.
So wherever you see a bulletin board, you may find some of your stuff highlighted there.
Our volunteers take them out and try to get them around the area.
Okay, so thank you so much, Megan.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, Kim. And thank you, Nancy. We have to stop now for a brief commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have two representatives from the Pennsylvania Bureau of State Parks. So please stay with us.
It's about changing the world in which we live.
It's about playing, living, and working together.
It's about escaping from special programs.
It's about finding leadership
And social justice.
The Pennsylvania Developmental Disabilities Council believes that disability is a natural part of the human condition.
We are working to create a commonwealth where all people thrive in shared citizenship.
And everybody wins.
Enrich your life at Sacred Heart Villa, situated atop Mount St. Michael on 40-plus scenic acres. Our caring staff includes missionary sisters and on-site licensed nurses 24/7. We offer medical reminders as well as dispensing medication and transportation to medical appointments. With excellent food, fun events, a spacious hall, safe rooms, and much more, your life will be enriched. Call 610-929-5751 or go to sacredheartvilla-readingpa.org.
Ready for some fun? FunWorks assists individuals with and without disabilities to participate in community activities. These activities are provided in small settings for 1 to 8 individuals with at least 1 to 2 direct support professionals. We visit places like Dollywood, Willow Valley Inn, Phillies Games, Iron Pigs Games, the Lehigh Valley Zoo, and more. Let us know your dream trip. Our staff is dedicated to ensuring your dream activities come true. For more information, call 888-966-9466 or visit funworksinc.org.
There's the eastern region. Are there 4 regions?
Right. Yeah, the eastern region is from Harrisburg east and north to the New York border, south to the Maryland-Delaware border.
So it covers Philadelphia on up to Scranton.
Covers
almost.
Philadelphia on up to Scranton.
Wow.
And the great thing about Pennsylvania State Parks is they're free of charge. There's no entry fee. Numerous activities for people to enjoy. The parks are there. Their purpose is to create and sustain attractive, healthful opportunities for outdoor recreation and make connections with citizens, and we feel we do a pretty good job at it. This year we were fortunate enough to be selected as the National Gold Medal Award winner, and you can see the pin on Rob's pocket there. So that identified us as the best state park system in the nation. So we're proud of that.
That's wonderful. Good. And Rob, what do you want to share about the state parks?
One of those things that made us such a gold standard is our program called Get Outdoors PA program. It's an idea that we take people by the hand and give them an introduction to healthy outdoor recreation. But it's not just recreation for recreation's sake, it's recreation with education. You learn a skill, you learn about the environment that you're in, how to take care of that environment. So we have a diversity of programs out there for free. Some do charge a small fee of maybe $5, $10, $15, but you can do things like learn how to kayak, learn how to canoe, learn how to rock climb in one of our local state parks.
Wow.
There's a huge diversity of opportunity out there, and that can all be found on our website. Visit paparks.com, and if people go to that website and look on the left-hand side, there's a calendar link, and in that calendar they can search for anything. They can search by activity. They can search by region.
Wow.
They could search by individual state park. So if they know there's one in their area and they want to find out what's going on there, do that search. So it works out really, really well.
And the focus of our show today is doing things on a tight budget. And it seems like this is a great resource. Your taxpayer money is in some ways already paying for a lot of this infrastructure, and they're just charging a very nominal or free charge to use it. One of the things we were talking about off camera was about camping. and that there's a great amount of facilities that you have available, but I think, Kevin, you were beginning to talk about that, so why don't you just elaborate?
We have 9 different campgrounds in various state parks throughout throughout this region of the state, and we provide about 1,800 different campsites. Some are rustic without water or showers. Some are more modern, which have obviously warm water. Some are adjacent to lakes, beautiful boat rentals, paved bicycle paths. So whether it's those type of amenities you're looking for, or simply just taking your family out and taking a walk, a hike on over 400 miles of trails that we have in the region. It's a great opportunity. It's a very nominal fee. The base fee for camping is $15 for a primitive site.
For a day?
For a day. And it can range up to $23.50, I believe, for modern showers and a prime night, which would be a weekend or holiday night.
But again, very, very economical compared to staying at a hotel.
Absolutely. And if you want to step up a notch, we have modern cabins and rustic cabins. Rustic cabins are probably $50 less per week than modern cabins. Modern cabins house generally about 6 people.
Wow.
They have full cooking facilities. They have 2 separate bedrooms, a little living area, and they have flush toilets with a shower.
Wow.
So those run close to $400 for a week. Off season, it can be much less than that. And off season, they'll also rent by the night. So great overnight accommodations in one of the best settings you can find in the Commonwealth.
Well, that's wonderful. Rob, I see you wanted to say
I was
something.
going to say one of the brochures that people want to be sure to pick up or request when they go to a park is our Stay the Night brochure, and that lists all the overnight facilities we have within the entire state, not just by our region, and it lists all the amenities. So if you're just looking to set up a tent and be left alone, you have that opportunity. If, like Kevin was saying, if you really not that big into being in the outdoors, you want to have the outdoor experience without actually having to fight the mosquitoes. We've got the cabins too, so it's a really nice brochure to pick up.
And those that want to be in the region that they're living, the show footprint for WFMZ is pretty large, and if you wanted to stay in the eastern region, that's fine. But as you're saying, the state, if you wanted to travel out to the other side, to Pittsburgh or wherever else, or any place in between, there are so many things that are available for a rather reasonable amount, and again, your taxpayer money is already supporting a major part of it, so why not consider that as a way of going and having some fun, but also keeping within a tight budget?
We're fortunate in Pennsylvania. Our forefathers created a state park within 25 miles of nearly every Pennsylvanian, and there's 117 in the state and 25 conservation areas, so there's a lot of recreational opportunities out there. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie and want a whitewater boat or hot air balloon or kayak or canoe, or just get out and sit near a waterfall and enjoy the beautiful scenery, or from some vista in the north where you're looking over Canyon Vista at World's End State Park. There's a lot of great opportunities in Pennsylvania state parks, and people should take advantage of it.
No one should be left behind from having a good time.
Absolutely.
We're getting ready to wrap up now, so I wanted to give Rob and Kevin a chance to share any closing thoughts. So Rob, please.
Please check out our website, get on the calendar of events, search your local area, and get outdoors Pennsylvania. One last thing I'd like to show is this Pennsylvania Welcome Visitors Kit. Inside, again, you can find all the information you need to learn about how to get outdoors in Pennsylvania.
Wonderful.
So,
thanks so much. Kevin, please.
Well, Pennsylvania state parks are essential to the health, to the economy, and to conserving our natural resources in Pennsylvania. People should recognize that. We're trying to make connections with our citizens and get them out to the parks and help build sustainable, attractive communities. And we're here for you, so come out and visit.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Rob, for sharing that powerful information, and thank you, Kevin, as well. We're now going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap up today's show, so please stay with us.
At Bridge to Creative Learning and Child Care Center, your child will learn and play the creative way in a safe and secure environment. We offer a fun and caring educational-based atmosphere and allow parents to monitor their child's activities. We are a state-licensed childcare center offering academic preparation, after-school programs, creative learning, summer activities, and much more. Call us at 610-351-7400. Prepare your child for a brighter future.
Uniformnia is dedicated to giving you durable, comfortable, and high-quality school uniforms at prices your family can afford. Our online catalog is available 24 hours a day, providing top-notch customer service. We offer an extensive variety of colors and sizes for both boys and girls, from some of the largest uniform manufacturers within the United States. So visit us at www.uniformnia.com. Durable, comfortable, high-quality clothing for America's student.
In these challenging times, your organization needs employees that maximize results. HumanWorks Training and Educational Services provides results-focused seminars for your staff. Topics include management and motivating employees, stress management, team building and leadership skills, and cultural diversity. Register today, just $89.99 or $75 for chamber members. Call 484-893-5057 or visit hwtes.com.
A list of resources related to today's show is available on our website, which is navigatingyourlifeshow.com. On this site, there is a connection to our Facebook and Twitter pages and to our blog. While you are there, you can also email your comments on today's show or share ideas for future shows.